Rick over at WNC Chiropractic, and I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about what we call use it or lose it as it relates to your health insurance. So most health insurance policies run on a calendar year, so typically January 1st through December 31st, and there are certain situations that once you meet certain levels, your insurance really kicks in nicely and lets you have some nice benefits. So the concept of use it or lose it is just to make sure you get the most out of your benefits before the end of your year on your insurance. So there's really four major situations where this applies. The first one is if you have met your deductible for the year. So every policy is a little different depending on how you set it up, but let's say, for example, you have a $1,000 deductible. What that means is that you would pay out of pocket the first $1,000 of your insurance benefits, and then once you hit that, your insurance kicks in and says, you know what, we're gonna take care of many times the rest. Sometimes it pays 100% after that. Sometimes it'll pay 80% and you're only responsible for 20%. So it's a real nice benefit once you get to that point. So a lot of times if somebody has a surgery or a procedure done, they'll hit their deductible pretty easily. So that's number one. Your second scenario is max out of pocket. So insurance plans have in place that, again, once you pay a certain amount for the year, you're done paying. The insurance will kick in and pay the rest for you. So that's what's known as a max out of pocket. You've reached the maximum of what you should pay. Then you have visit limit policies. So for example, we see many policies that may have like 30 chiropractic visits in a year. So if you haven't used all of those, you still have them essentially. There are a couple caveats with that there needs to be what's deemed medical necessity, meaning you being in pain or something going on to use it. It can't necessarily just be used for wellness in some situations. But if you have visits left, you can use them before the calendar year runs up. And then the last scenario is if somebody has an FSA. So that really is the definition of use it or lose it, because you set aside a certain amount of money at the beginning of the year to use for your health spending. And if you have an FSA account, most times you have to use those benefits before the year is up or they go away. And so, you know, obviously with any of these situations, we suggest you check your policy and see what you have in place. You know, really the idea is we want to make sure you get them out. You're paying for your insurance. It's nice that you have benefits. Make sure you use them. And a lot of times, especially like if you have an FSA account, it can cover things like custom orthotics for you. They cover prenatal vitamins if somebody's pregnant. And they may cover some other things. So it's worth looking into. And since we're getting to the end of the year, we're just reminding you guys to make sure you take a look at those things and use any benefits that you may still have. It's obviously can be a stressful time of year, you know, with Halloween and the holidays coming up, and you know, typically we eat a little differently this time of year. It's easier to indulge. So the body's under a little bit more stress maybe than other times of the year. So what a great time to just make sure you keep taking care of yourself. We think it's smart to do it all the time, but especially if there's scenarios that there may be a little bit more high stress. So again, take a look at your policies. If there's something we can help with, feel free to call the office or stop by on your next visit and just talk to somebody, and we'll help you out as much as we can. But make sure you use it or lose it. All right. If we don't see you guys, enjoy your holidays, and if we see you guys, enjoy your holidays too. All right. Take care.